completely clear of baggage.
You know, I wasn't nervous, but we're about to board the plane, and I'm getting nervous.
So last night I woke up in complete cold, like shivers. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. Am I getting sick? Woke up totally fine. But I think it was my body being like, okay, we've only slept like 7 hours in the past 48 hours. You need to like repose and we need to restore. I'm having a bit of more of a delayed start than I was anticipating, but I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I'm doing this at my own pace. It's not a race. And while I'm walking, I do need to go buy some hiking poles. So we have a few little errands to do that we didn't have time to because we just got in, but I am really excited.
Truly, I can't believe I'm doing this. Ah, it's crazy. All right, one small step for man, one giant leap for Lorenkind. Tell you what, these European inclines are no joke.
I have my credencial, which is this here, to put in all my stamps along the way. And it's time to start. Let's go.
My ankle almost went. That would have been awful.
So here's the strategy. I do not have a place booked to sleep tonight. I looked up this place called Matosinhos, and I was like, okay, it's only like 2 hours away. I am gonna walk another hour and just see how I feel, and then decide if I stay in Matosinhos or I go further. So, let's go.
Ciao Porto, até mais. Craving some grapes and water, so that's what we're gonna get. I learned how to say grapes. Uva.
Guess what's inside? Seeds. I feel like I've been having automatic seedless grapes for a long time, but I forgot that grapes have seeds.
Okay, so I've been going for about 7 miles, and I just got to this really beautiful beach. Besides stretching my legs and like just stretching in general, because I feel like I need that. And taking this bag off, I feel so light. I'm gonna figure out how much more I need to go to get to the other towns, but for the next 5 minutes I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna turn around and I'm just gonna enjoy this and just wait. Maybe I'll just lay down first. Okay, so I went to a surf hotel hostel and they didn't have anything available. I knew that they didn't, but I went in person just to ask. I ended up sticking at Matosinhos because I came across these two wonderful ladies who gave me some tips, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna strain it for the first day because the next town that I could walk towards is another like 2 hours, 3 hours away. So I was like, let me not do that. So I'm gonna go to the hotel that I just booked here, which I don't really want to book hotels. I want to get the full experience. So I want to book like albergues and stuff and hostels, but you'll take this one day at a time. And so because I booked last minute, I'm just sitting on the ground waiting for someone to help me check in. I need a shower. I truly think that this is like 13 pounds. Should take my shoes off over there. I was charging my phone. This is great. I can like charge things. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get so much good sleep.
I just got back from dinner with Joanne and Patty. If you see this, hi! Such a beautiful dinner, such amazing people. I met Joanne while I was walking along the coast. First day in the books. I think the lesson for today was maybe figure out where you're gonna be at least one day in advance. I can't wait to get out there and walk more and just walk in general. It's so pretty. And that's basically it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good morning, welcome to day 2. We are leaving Matosinhos today and walking to our goal, which is Vila do Conde, and I hope I make it. I have not walked for that long of a stretch, not even in my training and not even yesterday. So I didn't really get that much sleep last night because I could not figure out the thermostat. I ended up finding the middle, but it was like 4 in the morning. So I had like about 6 hours of sleep last night again, but it's okay. We move forward. Camino will provide, and I can always pause. So we're approaching the tourist office to collect our stamp and maybe get like a bottle of water.
Olá!
Muito obrigada.
Obrigado.
Para ti. De New York. Okay, we are on a mission to look for hiking poles. Okay, I gotta pick one. Also got a new pair of pants. Portugal é lindo e as pessoas são tão simpáticas. So nice. Just started me off with a vegetable vegan soup and a passion fruit drink.
Hopefully we're not too late because that's our...
Oh yeah, I just came in. Yeah, literally 2 minutes ago. Yes, let's come together. I'm Lorraine. I met 2 other wonderful people at that last eating establishment, and we just spent the next 3 hours power walking and talking and enjoying the views and the extreme winds. Oh, this is the first time I'm sitting in 3 hours, like 3 hours of non-stop walking. My feet are weak. I have just a few more blocks left until I get to my hostel. This is such a nice place to like take a rest. Okay, so quick SOS situation. I only have 30 minutes to check into my hostel, and I thought I had it on the map, so I walked all this way to something that was not my hostel. And when I put my hostel on the map, it is 25 minutes away. So if I'm not there, I lose my bed, and then I have nowhere to sleep. I have to figure it out again. My legs are burning and my feet are like, please, no more. But I'm like, y'all, we gotta walk 20 more minutes. Just, I'll power walk, it'll be 20. But this is like, oh my God, why? Made it in, and this is the hostel situation. This is my bed, and this is the first time I'm ever staying in a hostel, but basically they have it like this so that when people come, they claim it, so it doesn't look like it's all been claimed. So I'm the first one here, and she said that there are 3 other people coming. I am by the water, and looks good. I always check for bed bugs. I have my sleep liner, so that'll be good. But it looks clean. It looks okay.
I cannot wait to shower. Guys, I cannot wait to take a good, clean shower. Alright, it goes in there.
I really can't believe that I did it. Like, I can't believe that I walked so long. And tomorrow I have the same amount set up. And I'm kind of nervous, but I'm really hoping that my legs just repose. They aren't in extreme pain, which is really good. I'm so happy that I trained, because I met other people who were complaining and saying that it's just way too much. So I think training is good if you're gonna do longer distances. And yeah, I'm just feeling grateful. And I've been meeting people along the way, and it's really nice. It's just day 2, but I'm having a good day so far as well. Tired, but good day. I am so cold. All I brought was a fleece and a rain jacket. Whatever, I'm with the fleece, but I just washed it and it didn't dry. And I'm so cold. Like, thank goodness I bought another pair of pants, because that way I could wash these pants. But I feel like I need something warmer at night. But I'm kind of contemplating this whole thing about, aren't I supposed to like keep peeling away layers? But at the same time, I'm like freezing. Okay, a new day. We are off. Oh, what a beautiful morning. I kind of wish that I left maybe a little earlier, but you know what? This is, I think, at least 15 minutes earlier than yesterday, so we're winning. As I'm walking, I'm feeling a little hot spot on my left heel, and that was from yesterday. I took a shower with sandals on because it was a communal shower. That was the only shoe I had to wear for the rest of the evening, because I wanted my feet to just kind of breathe outside of my hiking shoes. I felt it rub yesterday, so I put on my sneakers this morning and put some sheep's wool that I brought with me on the bottom, so it just gives it a little bit of a cushion. At least I'm happy I brought that, and we're gonna keep going. I just can't get over how gorgeous this looks. Truly, what a blessing to be able to just like walk. I feel so grateful. Santiago de Compostela, sim, sim. Pois é. Tintim.
E Fifi.
Fifi! Olha, Fifi. Oh.
E o Tintim igual, mansinho também.
Oh.
Anda cá, Fifi, Tintim.
Olha,
Anda.
Tintim.
Anda, Fifi.
Oh. Olha, Tintim. Oh.
Mansinho também.
Mansinho também, ok. Obrigada. Do you want to know what's really hard on your feet after walking on it for quite a while? Cobblestones. You have to like balance your foot, and it's hitting your foot at like different angles. It's really weird, but yeah, cobblestones. I deviated a little bit away from the path to come to this restaurant because it looked like it had good options, so here I am. Okay, we got seated. They have ratatouille. They have feijoada vegan. Não sei, ratatouille ou feijoada vegan?
Feijoada.
Ok.
É a minha recomendação. É isso? Sim, pode beber.
Água sem... Asa com gás.
Água com gás?
Sim, com gás. Obrigada.
Olá, olá. Uau, parece divino.
Ah, você fala português.
Uma pergunta, vocês têm
Sim.
uma tomada?
Sim.
Obrigada. Sim, sim.
Ok.
Uau.
Quando precisares disso, está bem?
Sim, sim.
Eu vejo-te sempre. Qualquer coisa só
Ok,
levantas o braço, está bem?
perfeito. Ótimo. Obrigada. Wow, you guys. Okay, so we're cracking it and oh my gosh, that's so nice. Okay, so it's like almost like a pot pie, but a stew in here.
This thing is so good. Beans are so well seasoned with the vegetables inside. You have zucchini and carrots and creamy and onions that are a little caramelized. It's actually really good. It's also really hot. I'm hot.
I have to say, I'm really proud of myself, not only for this Camino, but for really pushing myself to speak Portuguese. Before I came here, I spent 60 days like learning as much as I could. And it's really intimidating to speak a language that you barely know and try to communicate, but it is so fulfilling. And when people are just like helping you out and so receptive, like it just really makes you want to continue learning and it makes you want to use it more and more. Let's just put it right here.
Crossing the chef.
The chef to come and open in New York.
One day?
One day, why not? We'll put it in there.
So nice. What I'm freaking out about right now, though, is the fact that I only have 10% battery, and because last night at the hostel was such a mess, I got into the room too late, and everyone was sleeping, and I didn't want to rummage through my bags, so I didn't get to charge my phone. So while I was at the restaurant, I asked them to charge my battery pack, but now literally the battery pack is done, and I only have 15%, and I have another hour. This is such a pretty town. Esposende.
Next on the list, take a shower. I think it's day 4. I'm losing track of what day it is. But I'm excited. I'm doing another long walk today, which I'm kind of afraid of, but it's okay, I guess. I have 2 blisters that I'm starting out with, and they're both on the same foot. So I need things to kind of balance themselves out. Okay? Feet, we need you to balance your blisters out, not just be on one foot. How beautiful is this?
Today has been uphill, 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 and cobblestones. I have 2 blisters on my left foot that are kind of like, ow, ow, ow. And I'm all like, tough luck. Just gonna have to walk with the blisters. The houses here are so pretty. Up on the hilltops, you have the view of the ocean down there, and you have all these beautiful churches and chapels, and it's truly, truly stunning. It has been a wonderful day, and I'm just reminding myself of all that is wonderful in the world and just staying grateful for like you.
Like that?
Yeah.
We paid €6.80 for everything.
What? That's incredible.
Just the area you were in.
Hola. Oh my god, this has been all uphill. I just took off my zip bottom of my pants, which I think is excellent. Definitely worth the investment. And I'm gonna keep going. Take a sip of water and hopefully make it to the top. It's just incline, 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 incline. Oh my gosh, so I'm walking in this like wooded path. I hope I'm walking the right way. But it smells like, it's not quite pine. Oh my gosh, but I can't tell you the last time I smelled trees like this. Oh my god, it smells like a eucalyptus. Oh my god, it smells like a eucalyptus. Also, this is a really pretty view. I don't know if you can see it, but oh my gosh, it smells so good. Nature. Okay, actually I can confirm I was going the wrong way. There was no one around and like no signs, but at least I got to experience this. I almost passed it again. It's more uphill. Joy. You know, they say the Camino provides, and when I tell you,
I have been dreaming of eating a watermelon for the past 2 days. And I was like, it's Portugal. Like, I feel like watermelon is very American. Do they have watermelon? I don't know these things, and pardon my ignorance. But when I saw this, like, watermelon. Thank you. Oh my God, look at this kale. It looks so good. Give me a kale salad. Okay, so here's the status update. I've been walking 13 miles today and I feel good. My knees are doing really well and I'm so excited and happy about that. At the same time though, my stamina is pretty good. Like, I'm so glad I trained. I'm so proud of myself, but I just need new feet. Someone want to give me their feet because I just need a new pair, like wheels. Y'all, I was like, yay, flat ground. And then I look ahead. You gotta give these people credit. The people who like did this, spreading the word, spreading, just traveling nomad, like, you gotta give them credit, man. This is not easy. That's where I'm going to. Gotta just continue taking the road. You know, my ankles really, really, really burn. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Oh my God, who knew pre-soccer exercises would come in handy many years later. Like this right now, this feels amazing. Oh, okay, keep going, keep going. Okay, I'm changing my shoes. Ouch, I have the blisters here. I think I'm starting to become delusional because I am so exhausted. It is so hot and I finally reached the point. I've been walking for 8 hours. 8 hours. Oh my God, look up ahead. It's crazy. Oh my God, no, but seriously, I'm tired. I made it. I can't believe it. All right, made it to our albergue, which is on the top of this mountain that I just climbed. This albergue has Uber Eats that can deliver, which is really interesting because we're on top of a mountain. So let me show you what I got. So I decided to do less of a distance walk today and really enjoy the area because I feel like I've been walking really fast and I'm missing so much of the culture. Even though I get some of it along the way, I have the time, so why not like slow down a little and just appreciate it. While I've been making major strides, I feel like I need to listen to my inner self and really be like, okay, what is it that you want? I came across this albergue that's on a farm and I was like, you know what? When will be the next time that I'm in Portugal in the middle of somewhere that I've never been, but just get to like see donkeys and have a little bit of country life for at least one night? Now. Now is the answer. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm excited. So I'm gonna keep packing and we're gonna head on out. My treat for climbing all those stairs last night is that I get to take the little tram down. More cobblestones. Downhill. But this view is just so beautiful. Oh cow. Not gonna lie, I did hear about dogs and how some of them might chase you. So I was very cautious about that dog. I gave it the I love you, I come in peace look. Is he back there? I can't see. You guys need to tell me. We're walking along a highway of sorts and there's a slant and I'm really feeling it on my left ankle. Oh my gosh, okay, be careful. This is the worst part so far. All right, gonna go get some food because my albergue said that there's no food around, so we need to do it. Woo! And my grand total was 10 euros and 94 cents. That is pretty good. They have yoga. Okay, made it to the hostel, and she said that there are only 3 of us here today and 2 others arrived. I get to choose any bed, and I choose that one, right by that. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at this. So I don't think I'm supposed to pop my blister, but I asked for some alcohol and pads because this blister is probably even bigger, and honestly, I need to pop it. So good. Let's see. Hi. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Prepared a salad that I got from the supermarket and some risotto. Falas português? We're gonna go and get laundry from last night that I did, which is over there. And this is a really nice experience to be able to connect with a little more like rural countryside living. Okay, here we go. I don't know what to do about my feet if I just walk with these sandals on, maybe for a little bit, because my blister here is filled with water and it's literally like this big, maybe the size of your eyeball, and well, half of your eyeball, but it's also warm to the touch. Maybe I can actually get to a pharmacy, but they can apparently properly drain it for you. So maybe going to the pharmacy and seeing what they think. Oh my gosh, I need all the vocabulary for communicating this in Portuguese. The further north you go, the less English people speak, which is totally fine with me. And it's pushing me to continue learning more. But at the same time, I'm just like, you know what? Why am I getting in my head? I'm here trying. I'm good. My broken Portuguese, we're gonna do it. All right, I have to finish packing because I'm getting a late start on the day. I have a really long walk. Oh, let's go. You know, I was at breakfast with these 2 Spanish men who were actually from the Galicia area. And one of them told me, you know, when I look at women who are doing this alone, all I can say to myself is, hostia, que valiente, que valiente. And basically like, how valiant. And that makes me want to cry. Okay, there's a pharmacy that I just so happened to stumble upon, so I'm taking this as a clear sign to go in and ask. All right, we need to rehearse. Olá, bom dia. Preciso de ajuda, ou uma coisa, ou isto, mas não sei coisa fazer. Okay, let's try it. Muito obrigada pela ajuda. Obrigada. Yay. Okay, let's continue. All the pilgrims are starting to come to the pharmacy. Bom dia, senhora. Okay, she basically said if it doesn't hurt you, like if it's not really painful, just continue going, it's fine. And tonight, slowly take off the Compeed and drain it, and then put a new Compeed on. She's like, because the top part is already like dead skin. Sorry if this is too TMI, but we all learn together, right? And she's like, you're not gonna hurt your skin because it's just water. So I asked her if it was okay for me to continue walking. She said totally fine. And I did this all in Portuguese, and I'm so happy, and I understood everything. So we're gonna keep going. I feel better. Oh my God. This gentleman back there just stopped me and just started talking to me in French and shook my hand and said, have a great Camino. I don't think he spoke Portuguese. He just spoke some French. I'm not really sure what he spoke, but that was really nice. And at the end, he shook my hand and he asked if my legs were good. I said my legs were good, and wow, I'm just so like moved. I think I'm just really moved because it was something that I totally did not expect. Like, it was so random, and for him to just like stop me and reassure me that I'm doing well and wishing me a good walk, like, and then shaking my hand, like making me have like some human contact. Like, this is, I'm like so emotional right now. It's beautiful. Thank God I also speak French.
I think I need to ask someone if they can show me how they wrap their foot, because I don't think I'm doing this properly, and I'm just kind of guessing at this point. I'm gonna take this, which I think I cut too short, and I'm just gonna go ahead and like tape it down like that. And hopefully that stays in place and my little toe will be okay. So, healing energy. I'm having a moment of being really proud because I brought these little safety pins in case I needed to do something like this. And doing something like this is something that I've never done before in my life. Like, put your socks on your backpack, like, and then as I'm lifting this giant backpack, like, I'm just so proud of myself. Like, I still don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I still can't believe that I'm here. I can't believe like this is going on. Like, all I know is that I'm just going, and I'm learning so much along the way. And I'm getting emotional because I don't know. It's just it's inexplicable, but the feeling is there. So it's just really nice. I'm just really, really proud of myself. Truly.
Aquí le mando un saludo desde Portugal. Esas montañas allá en la distancia, cruzar el agua, es España. Y no lo puedo creer que ya casi estoy llegando a España. I accidentally walked way past my albergue, so I'm doing an extra 35 minutes. And my feet are like, why? I cannot wait to just massage my feet tonight. Okay, we made it to Pilgrim's Rest. So, my waterfall. And here's my little bed for the night. Yay, duvet. Hi, how are you? I'm just stretching. Doing it because I have a tight calf, so before it becomes really painful, you know. Nice to meet you, Lauren. Yes, nice to meet you. I don't know about this hurricane that's supposed to be coming. Did you hear about it? Day 7 of walking the Camino de Santiago, Portuguese way. And I can't believe we've made it to day 7. We'll actually be crossing into Spain. I am so sad to leave Portugal. I really am. But I think in life, everything has its chapter, right? And it's to make the most of what that current chapter is and take what you learn and keep moving forward. So that's what I'm gonna do. And It's not a bad day. We only have about 11 or 12 miles. So it's a relatively easy day. It's supposed to be raining. Thank goodness there was a hurricane warning, but it seemed to have died down a bit. So we're just gonna continue walking. I have my rain jacket and my backpack cover already at the top so that if it happens, we are prepared. And that's it. All right, got the rain protector on my backpack, got my rain jacket on, and it started to come down really quick, but it kind of stopped again. But I think that was my cue from the universe to be like, protect yourself, start it now, get ready. So I'm ready. I have a restaurant that I picked out for lunch. Unfortunately, it's another hour away, so I am gonna hustle with my little poles and try to get there as fast as I can, because the last thing I want are my shoes to get wet, because if these shoes get wet, I don't know if they can dry in time for tomorrow, and having wet shoes is the arch nemesis of a walker. I'm just having a little moment of reflection right now, and I just think the body is so incredible. The fact that honestly, I can go for 3 hours and it feels like 1. But then after hour 3, it feels like 4, 5, 6. But it's just a testament to how awesome our bodies are and how truly we can do anything if we set our minds to. And wow, just having like a little epiphany, you know? It seems that we have stumbled upon a fort of sorts. Let's go check it out. There's a little photo booth. I feel like I'm in Tomb Raider. Look at this. All right, we're approaching the bridge to cross into Spain. Being on this bridge is giving me like flashbacks to when I was training on the bridges of New York City. And this just feels kind of like a full circle moment for me because I'm like here. We're 1 foot in Portugal and 1 foot in Spain. Boop boop. Arriving to my albergue here for the night. Y llegamos. They have free laundry. Where? That's the free laundry. Oh my god, that's hysterical. Okay, well, take what we can get. Here I was thinking it was like a washer and dryer. LOL. Nice as it is, I have to make my own bed, which is okay. I'm actually on the top bunk, so yay. Who has clean clothes and is very happy. Here's my haul from the supermarket. I have hummus, lentils, banana, a peach, celery, cracker bread things, a few little cookies. I'm not gonna have the whole thing, but just I wanted a few. And this was 12 euros. Oh, and gauze.